Now, imagine one day you pull up to work expecting to charge your electric vehicle, only to find that the charger has been disabled. And that's happening now across the United States as the federal government shuts down its EV charging network. The Trump administration has ordered the immediate shutdown of all 8,000 EV chargers at federal buildings. This move is a part of the broader rollback of the previous administration's green energy policies. The General Services Administration, GSA, is also preparing to sell off thousands of newly purchased EVs, citing cost and practicality concerns. This decision has consequences for federal employees, taxpayers, and the automotive industry. Hi, I'm Chris and welcome to my channel. Keep watching and you'll understand what's happening and why this actually matters. Now, federal buildings nationwide are shutting down EV chargers, leaving thousands of government workers scrabbling for alternatives. The GSA, responsible for overseeing federal vehicle fleets, has deemed the chargers non-essential. Alongside this, the government is preparing to offload tens of thousands of EVs purchased under the Biden administration's and his push for zero-emission fleet by 2030. Biden's administration allocated billions of dollars to electrify the federal fleet, and the GSA acquired 58,000 EVs and installed thousands of charging stations. Billions of dollars more were set aside to expand public charging networks, though only a few stations were completed before the shift in policy. Trump's team has long criticized these efforts as wasteful and unrealistic, arguing that EVs are expensive, unreliable in extreme weather, and dependent too much on foreign supply chains, especially China's battery market. Now, with a new administration in place, the EV experiment is now being unwound at full speed. The fate of these vehicles is unclear. The government could auction them at deep discounts, allowing taxpayers to scoop up nearly new EVs at bargain prices. Alternatively, bureaucratic delays could leave them sitting in warehouses unused. Either way, this reversal marks a significant shift from the previous administration's climate strategy. Many federal workers relied on these chargers to power their personal EVs as well. Now, they must find alternative solutions, likely at private charging stations where prices can be a little bit more steeper. Military bases, VA hospitals, and other federal sites that embraced electric vehicles will now have to adjust as their charging infrastructure is being shut down. Billions of dollars were spent on EV infrastructure, much of which will go to waste. The halted $5 billion public charging program is just one example. Critics argue that these funds could have been better spent elsewhere, while others see the reversal as an unnecessary financial loss. This shift is sending shockwaves through the auto sector. Companies like Tesla, Ford, and GM had invested heavily in EV production, partly due to government incentives. With federal support vanishing, dealers are already struggling to move unsold EVs, and rental fleets are downsizing their electric offerings. This move isn't just about cost. It's about priorities. The transportation sector remains a leading source of emissions, and cutting back on EV adoption raises concerns about long-term environmental goals. Some see this as a pragmatic correction, while others call it a step backward. The federal government still needs vehicles. Will they buy new gas-powered vehicles, benefiting traditional automakers, or will they repurpose older fleet vehicles to avoid additional spending? These decisions will shape not only government transportation, but also the broader car market. The US government's EV shift has been halted. Charging stations are shutting down. Federal EVs are on the chopping block, and billions of dollars in taxpayer money may go to waste. This isn't just a policy change. It's a complete reversal of direction. Is this a practical correction or a step back for clean energy? The debate is far from over. Thank you again for joining me. I will see you in the next video.